problem 2, we have a boat that at t equals 0 has a speed of 25 meters per second. At t equals 6 seconds, its speed is 14 meters per second. And the question asks, what's the average acceleration? We need to start by sketching the position versus time graph and the velocity versus time graph. For me, it's easier to first sketch the velocity versus time graph, and it starts at 25 and goes down to 14, so it's going to look like something like this. Consequently, our position time graph is going to start with a really, really steep slope, and it's going to gradually decline. It should look something like this. Note that the velocity doesn't actually get to 0, so it should never actually level off, but those is what the two graphs look like. And now here we go. I have my nice little boat. And we know that my initial velocity is equal to 25.0 meters per second. I know that's moving in the positive direction. We're going to call that right. And we know that my final velocity is equal to 14.0 meters per second. My change in time is going to be equal to 6.00 seconds, because it's starting at 0 and finishing at 6 seconds. And so I need to write this down in my given. VI equals 25.0 meters per second. VF is equal to 14.0 meters per second. And my change in time is equal to 6.00 seconds. I know that acceleration is equal to change in velocity over change in time. And so I can simply plug in the values. My acceleration is going to be equal to 25.0 minus 14.0 over my change in time, which is 6.00 seconds. Now, I did what I did on purpose because it's actually the opposite way in which you need to do it. Oftentimes you see a change in velocity and you just subtract two values. But what you need to realize is that it started at 25 and finished at 14, so therefore my acceleration needs to be negative. Theoretically and technically, it should actually be 14.0 minus 25 divided by 6. Or, if you're going to do it the way I did it conceptually, you need to make sure you add a negative sign at the end. Either way, 25 minus 14 equals 11, or 14 minus 25 equals negative 11. Those values divided by 6 would be equal to 1.83 or negative 1.83. Because we know that the velocity is slowing down, my acceleration needs to be opposite of it. Because my velocity values are positive, my acceleration values are negative, and so my acceleration theoretically and actually is negative 1.83 meters per second because all my other values had 3 sig figs. This value needs to have 3 sig figs as well.